You know what it is, you know what it is. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Yes, 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 that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunrise got me pushing this morning. Boy, this was a good one today. All right, so as they always are, actually, I shouldn't say today. They're always a good one. They're always a great one. I encourage everyone listening to me right now to win your morning, so you get a chance to glimpse at that beautiful, beautiful sun. Everyone has access to it, right? Everyone has access to it. Everyone has an opportunity. It's up to you to take advantage of it, all right? So today's thought. Last week, I got a call from a former 9-round member. His name is Casper. And this is the first, this is how crazy it was. This is the first time I heard from Casper since my last day there, which we're approaching 2 years from that point, right? And like out the blue, I was surprised that his number was still even in my phone. I look at my phone like, Casper, what's up? And you know why he called me? Let me tell you why he called me. He called me because he just landed a contract with a guy named Tony Robbins. All right, he called me just to tell me that he landed a contract with a guy named Tony Robbins. He does some work in the boat industry, and Tony Robbins apparently hired him to do some work on his boats and things like that. And because he met Tony Robbins, because he actually interacted with him and things like that, he felt compelled to call me because, you know, he was reminded of the workouts and the things that I used to do when I worked there. And it brings me to today's thought, all right? What experience are you providing? An experience. What experience, if you are, first of all, are you providing an experience for your for your customers or your clients or your shareholders or whoever it is you're serving? And if the answer is yes, what type of experience are you providing? Are you providing an experience that they cannot forget no matter how far you go, no matter how much they try, even if they wanted to forget about it, they can't forget about it. When people left 9-round, they felt, as you can tell, I have the receipts, they felt like they just left the Tony Robbins conference. They felt like they just left church. They felt like they just left some motivational speaking conference whenever I was there, all right? And it got me thinking about sales and exactly how to sell and things like that. And I got to tell you a story about when I sold. It was back when I worked at a LA Fitness years ago, and one of the memberships I sold, and I'll never forget this experience because it taught me everything about creating and providing an experience for people that they will never forget, and it'll make it so they pull out their pocketbooks, take out their credit cards, and pay whatever needs to be paid, all right? So I sat down with someone. This is back when I was in LA Fitness, and I was sitting down with her, and she was telling me, you know, if you've worked at LA Fitness, you know, when you sell a membership, you have them sit down with you and, you know, you get a chance to talk about the goals and what they like to do, things like that. And the lady was telling me how much she loved spin classes. She loved spin classes and things like that. And, you know, some life got in the way. She couldn't do them anymore, this, that, and the third. So as I'm touring her through the LA Fitness, and this is the LA Fitness in Laurel, I can't remember what was next to it. I think actually it was like near Laurel Community College or something like that. But anyway, as I was touring her through the facility, I skipped past the heavy weights, skipped past the basketball court, skipped past all that stuff, and then put her in the spin room. All right. So, I was still very kind of wet behind the ears in sales, and this was an experience that I experienced on my own, and it taught me a whole lot in terms of how this game works. So she's on the spin bike. She's by herself in the spin room on the spin bike, and she's just pedaling, and she just starts breathing heavy. She starts feeling better. Like it was almost like I ain't gonna lie, you know, she really looked like she was having sex. It looked like she was. I almost felt like, oh, you need me to leave a room and shit like that. I didn't say that to her verbally, but that's the way she looked. Like it's like she was having like she was getting ready to have a fucking orgasm and shit. And you know, that experience, that just putting her on that spin bike, made it so she went from being just on the fence about signing up to, by the time I sat her back down to sell the membership and price present, then it was an easy sign up. She goes, I'm signing up. And what I want to, the reason I break all that down to you is because a lot of you guys might think that Swiftly is just a book. Swiftly is not just a book. Swiftly is a way of life. You're talking about Casper, who called me, who was one of the people who actually bought the book and read it, and he and I had discussions about what was in it, how it can improve, this, that, and the third, and that's what I want to convey. That when you put stuff like that out there, when you make sure your intellectual property is that tight, and you provide an experience for people, the possibilities are endless. So don't just think about the money in the front end. Think about what experience are you providing for people, and will you be remembered? That's the thought today. Make sure you take notes on this one. All right, this is a big one. This is a big one because a lot of times people get so hung up on the money that they're going to be getting on the front end, and they don't stop to think about, okay, what experience am I providing the customers, the clients, the shareholders, the whoever it is I'm looking to serve, whoever it is going to be paying for whatever it is I'm offering. All right. MakeYourMove.com. Speaking of all that, MakeYourMove.com is where you can purchase the Plus LY business bundles. Make sure you inquire about those. The Plus LY business bundles, Plus LY athlete bundles. Everything is a one-stop shop on MakeYourMove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. You'll also see episodes of my podcast that are also listed on the website as well. Comes out 5 days a week. Listen, I told you a couple months ago, it's who you're going to be in 2023. Well, 2023 is fucking here. Let's go. Go be whatever it is you're trying to be. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.